Well, missed the green there on that one. All right, here is a look at our par putt. Oh my, that's too bad. Okay, starting the round above par here today, but hopefully we can shave some strokes off as we progress. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Here's a 20-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, this one's looking okay. Oh, that could have been a birdie. Okay, let's take a look at our leaderboard now. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Par 3, third hole. Let's go. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looking good. Oh, come on. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And right now you're 2 over. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Sweet. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Good job. We're on the green. This one's 25 feet away. Oh, oh man. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And right now you are 2 over par. And now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 5th hole. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. And that's too bad. We didn't hold the fairway. We're just in that first cut of rough, though. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. This one's a 3-foot putt. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And this one's a par 5 here on the 6th. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Okay, this is a doozy. This is not for the faint of heart, this putt. Hopefully, you can get this close. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. Oh, almost. All right, here we go. Give a tap, and we'll head on to the next. 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. And this putt for the birdie. Oh, come on. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. And now I present you with the par 3 8th. There we go. Great contact. 15 feet to go from here. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. Oh no, brutal. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Okay, here's your look at birdie. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, come on, be nice. And just inches to the hole. Good job. And you're 1 over par currently. And now the 11th hole. It's a par 5. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. This one's your 3rd. Oh, just missed that chip. And 10-footer from here. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. And now a look at the scorecard. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. That'll do. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Just a tap. All right, 2 over par at the moment. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. This one's from around 21 feet. Oh, what do we have here? All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. I like what you did there. Out of that fairway bunker, you got some distance on that too. Oh, you hate to see it. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. And that'll just end up in the second cut for you. This one's heading a little bit to the left. All right, back in the fairway. Now, to the green. Ooh, good chip. And just a little tap here needed. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. And that will play. Thank you very much. Putt. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That'll do for the approach. This one's 24 feet away. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Looking good so far. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. 1 over for the day. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Nice shot. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Okay, on the green safely. Well, this one's on a line. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. And the par putt drops. Lovely way to end your round, I think. All right, we are out of here, and it's 1 over par for you at the end of this one. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm going to try to get you going as fast as I can so that you can enjoy yourself out there on the golf course. This first set of lessons is just going to talk about the basics of our new Evo swing system. All right, you seem to know what you're doing here. And that will do it. Well done. That's what I'm looking for. In this situation, we want to hit a draw shot that's going to curl your shot into the target zone. Press and hold the shot shaping button to access. Great work. That's what we want. For this next lesson, we're going to learn how to dial in your approach shots to help you get as close as you can to that pin before you start putting. Hey there, lovely to have you back on the course. Hole number 8 is where we begin. And this is your look at birdie. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, that's too bad. Just a little tap needed here. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. This is potentially to save par. A one-stroke lead for our leader today. All right, we start the back 9 of this course with a par 5. Well, tee shot's looking good here. All right, let's get out of this sand. Bit of distance left to the hole, but hey, we're not in a bunker, so happy days. Oh, this has my attention. Oh no, I hoped that would go another way. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. All right, kick left. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. A bit too much power into that putt. This one's 9 feet away. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. And there you go. There's your par. And your score is 8 over par currently. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. All right, second shot on the 12th. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh, too bad. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right, let's see what's happening elsewhere on the leaderboard. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Just a pure swing. Oh, just about dropped it. And this is your third shot. Well, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? 9 feet to go. This one's going to the left. Yeah, good job. That's going to work. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. All right, the par 4 14th is next. This one's about 195 out. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. It's getting there. And that's your par. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. This one looks pretty safe. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Oh, it almost went. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. And as we tee off here, staring down a long par 5 hole. Well, it's too bad. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Okay, things are looking good. Back in the fairway. I'm liking that. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And currently sitting at 9 over. And up next is the par 3, 17th. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. Oh, the chip almost went. This is your bogey putt. Bit long on that one. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. This one should be in the fairway. Second shot on the 18th. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. 5 feet to go. Oh, that was almost in. And we're done here. All right, that's going to be a plus 11 for you at the end of this one. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. I hope you can get off to a fast start here in this ranked tour event. All right, let's get to it. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. Safely on the green. Okay, 25-footer to go. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. This one's for par. And you're at even par. And we got a par 4 in front of us. Not too long either. Okay, second shot here on the second. Nice stroke. We're on the green. From 23 feet. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh, I believe this is for your par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, par 3, third hole. Let's knock it close. That's a safe shot. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. This one's starting way out to the right side. And this one for par. All right, and as we head now to the fourth hole, we have a par 4. I'm having that. We're about 205 yards out from here. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Well done out of the bunker. This one's about 15 feet. Oh! Okay, this left for bogey. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. All right, let's see you do your thing here. Standing on this tee, par 5, fifth hole, let's go. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Ooh, still looking good. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Setting up in the bunker. And the green slopes up around that general area, around the pin. You want to make sure you don't leave this one short. Oh, almost had the birdie there. And just to tap in here. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. That swing was to die for. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And we're going right of the pin. Setting up here now for our third shot. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? This putt's moving uphill and to the right. So far, so good. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. Decent approach there. And from 23 feet away. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. And this will be your par putt here. Ooh. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. Teeing off now on a long par 4. There we go. That's looking good. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. I approve. 10 feet to the cup. Just a little bit aggressive there. All right, 10th hole here, and we have a par 5. Oh, man, you launched that. This might end up in some trouble. Ooh, bad break. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This one's looking decent. Oh, man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. And the 11th is a par 3. You'll be all right there. 25 feet from the cup. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. That'll work. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Here we go, 24 feet away. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. 13th hole coming up. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. Oh, almost got that chip to go. Oh, that's too bad. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Swinging like silk. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. And unfortunately, you rolled that one right into the second cut of rough. Ooh, that chip almost went. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Well done on this one. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. This one is from 32 feet. And not a bad effort from where you were. Here we go, par putt coming up. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. Okay, par 5 for this one. This is number 16. Holy, you just ripped it. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. And about 5 feet to go. And that's 4 over for you. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Nice work. That was some good golf. All right, give this a tap. All right, time to check in, see what the scorecard's looking like. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. Nice swing. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Your approach is heading a little leftward. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. And with that, We've brought this round to an end. And as this one winds down, plus 15 for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. And starting the round above par, but there's lots more golf left to play today, so don't worry about that just yet. Second shot here on hole number 2. Oh yeah, that's gonna do just fine. Great work. Just yeah, a little too much on there. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the third hole. Well, that won't work. Oh, you almost hold that out. And for the save. And you're 1 over at the moment. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. So far, so good for this one. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. And here we go for the birdie. I think it's breaking to the left. All right, we're getting there. Well done. 4 feet left. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. About 17 feet to the cup. All right, this one swings out to the left. Okay, this putt's for your par. All right, moving forward. And now the par 4 sixth. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. All right, from the beach. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. All right, nicely done. After that one, you're going down to even par. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Good job. Second shot here on the 7th. And this one might be a bit long. Oh, almost in there with the chip. All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. All right, give this one a little tap. And as that goes down, let's take a look at the leaderboard, shall we? And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Great swing. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Oh, come on, get in there. Here we go. This is for par. Just one over at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Nice swing onto that one. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here's a putt for 19 feet. And we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Still on line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Well, there you go. That's going to bring you down to even par. Well, this shot might go into the rough. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo, good stuff. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Oh! 5-foot putt coming up. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. A little bit of fade on this one. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Lining this one up at 21 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still going. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. All right, a little tap putt here. Little tap in for us here, not bad. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Oop, that's no good. You're out of the bunker, and I've seen closer sand shots before, but on the green now, it's a plus, right? And this next putt for par. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. Oh, almost. This one's just 3 feet. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And that will put you up to even par. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. It's a nice looking tee shot. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This could be good. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That's not what you want. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. This is out of the second cut here. This putt's left to save par. I think we got a left to right break here. Looking good so far. All right, you did most of the work. This one's for bogey. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. Okay, after that one, you've gone up to even par. Nicely played. Second shot here on the 15th. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. All right, that one's in the can, and you are 2 over as we head down the stretch. Okay, this one's a par 5. We're on number 16. Yeah, that'll play. And this is our third shot. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. All right, best of luck here on number 17. Looks like a little draw you put on this one. Nice chip. And that'll do it for this hole. Let's check the scorecard. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Good stuff. Setting up about 115 yards out. Okay, we're on the green. And you've got this for a final score of 70. It looks like a right to left break. Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good. And tapping that in to finish our round. Nice. All right, we're out of here. 15 over par for you at the end of the day. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. We're just taking a hack out of the front 9 of this course today. All right, let's do the golf. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Looks like you're going with a fade here. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big 'em. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left. And this putt's going to put him one up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. I think he's on the right track here. It's still on the line. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. All right, he can pick that up. We can go to the next hole. And that hole's halved. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Not an amazing swing. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Oh, how are you? All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This one's going hard to the right. Five feet to the cup from here. Oh, brutal. This one's for the Bogue. Just a little too much pace on that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. Well, things didn't go our way on that one. The third hole on this one, it's a par 3. This is an 8-iron. Well, looking forward to this hole. approach shot worked out just fine. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. I think this one's breaking to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. And that hole will be halved. All right, here we go with the par 4, fourth hole. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. Really nice swing. And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And here's our second shot on the fourth. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, man. Good chip. 13 feet left to the hole. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Just a little too much power. All right, for the bogey. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Okay, unfortunately, we didn't win this hole. You had to give that putt to your opponent, which is fine. We're moving on. And the fifth hole, we have a par 5 ahead of us. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. And this is around the 245-yard mark. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. All right, pretty safe shot. I like it. Playing it cool. We're on the green. That's good. 31 feet from the cup. Swinging this one way out to the right. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. And this one's for your par. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, that putt's done. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Fading this shot. Well, you can't hit them all. And he's in the first cut for this one. Let's see how he deals with it. Well, not the purest of strokes. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Oh, almost in there. Oh. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Okay, he needs this to save his par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And that will do it for him on this hole. Secured his par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Looking forward to see what you do here. That ball was launched. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Well, that's too bad. This one's going to get sandy. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. We got this putt to win the hole. Ooh, careful with this. It's downhill, breaking to the right. Oh, just slides by. And here we go. He's putting for the par. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Okay, you need this to win the hole. All right, that drops on in there, and you've won this hole. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. Nice, that's some solid contact. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, they're going with the pitch and wedge here. Oh, hello. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. You got to get this one in if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And here we go on the 9th. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Careful with this one. This is from way out. This putt's going uphill and to the right. All right, got most of the way there. And I'm kind of hoping for him now. If he sinks this, he wins the match. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, par putt. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match.
Good game.
Well, you didn't get the win here today. Your opponent's going to take this one. Your opponent will walk away one up on you. Better luck next time. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And this is going to be a little bit of fun, I think, playing some match play golf. Okay, let's do it. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. And a nice easy fade on this one. All right, this is his third shot. This one's going right. You'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. 5 feet to the cup from here. And if he drops this, it'll save par. And all square after the first hole. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. Looks like this one's going left. Second shot here on the 11th. Nice approach. This putt is 29 feet out. It's breaking to the left, I think. I think he's put it on a good line. Still on track. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. And this putt drops. You can go one up. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh, bad break. Here we go, par putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. Okay, he's got a gift, little gift from you there. You're letting him have that putt, and we're going to head to the next. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Well, let's see what you got. Bunker to the front of this green. Gonna have to see if we can carry over that. Well, that'll do for now. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, it's going right by. And a 5-foot putt for him. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. And that hole will be halved. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Okay, let's send it. Okay, second shot for him on this one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. "12 feet to go." Little wee break to the right in this one. Oh, so close. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Oh, that's not a great one. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down? I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, just missed. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. No bit too much power into that putt. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Okay, let's move on. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the par 4, 15th. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Now, he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. And setting this one up with the ball below your feet. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Okay, I'll accept that. And here he is from the green side rough. Oh, hang on. That almost went down. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. And there he goes. That's going to drop for him. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Ah, no good. Okay, 4 feet to go. And that hole will be halved. And now the par 3, 16th. Have a good tee shot. Come on, ball. Kick right. This one's for birdie. And that's not a bad effort. All right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Yikes, that went right by. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And that'll drop. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And that's going to hang on to the fairway for him. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That was a tee shot. Just spanked it. He's got around 165 yards to the pin from here. And here's our second shot on the 17th. This shot's having a bit of fade to it. Nice shot. That'll do. This one's 20 feet out. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Oh, almost in there. All right, if he sinks this next putt, then, well, he wins. And here's your par putt. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. And that hole's halved. And now over to 18. This one's a par 5. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. All right, here's his second shot. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. All right, y'all get out your popcorn because this guy has quite a putt ahead of him. Let's see if he can drop it, but no getting your hopes up. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. This one's about 25 feet out. Oh, unfortunate. This one's about 8 feet from the cup.
Well played, bro. Again, buddy.
Okay, this match is over, and unfortunately, you weren't victorious. Maybe next time. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon.